Hey crafters, it's Jen Evers with Quality Crafts, and I am entering the huge 500 subscriber challenge giveaway for Brittany Pochick, who is on YouTube, and her YouTube name is literally her name, Brittany Pochick. Whoa, what's going on with the camera? Okay, so we're focused now. Alright, so she put out this video on January 11th of 2014, and it is now March. But the giveaway doesn't end until March 31st, so well, I don't get what's going on here. Maybe because I have my window open today? It's like 40 some degrees, 50 degrees maybe. Anyway, okay, maybe that'll chill out in a minute. It doesn't end until March 31st, so you have time to enter too. And there's a lot of rules. You really need to go to her video and listen to it. Let's see, I wrote down some of the rules. So you have to alter something that's kind of unique. You have to use lots of layers, use a bunch of flowers, 3 to 4 different laces. It can be any theme, and you must be a subscriber. So I may have missed something. Please do watch her video. The stuff she is giving away is amazing. She's got two different prizes. You'll have to watch the video to get it all straight. So here's what I did. I altered this, and hopefully I won't have too much problems with this darn camera. It's a Listerine bottle from the Dollarama, Dollarina. The dollar store has these mouthwash bottles, and they're cinnamon flavored, and I absolutely love it. So that's what I buy. And you can see, if you look in there, I left the tags on because I didn't want to use Goo Gone and have to worry about getting that all off of there, and I just covered them up. And then I added a bunch of different laces. There's 2 right here. Yeah, this camera is just wigging out with all the light coming in that window. Let me turn this. Okay. And then, of course, oh, I have to tell you that my friend Deb made this flower. She hand crocheted that, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And then I added a handmade flower and then another flower I had purchased. And a little bit of bling around the top that matches kind of this pink on the bottom. Wow, I'm really sorry about how this camera is like refocusing constantly. That's frustrating. And I recently did a video on how to make these handmade buttons. That's a paper button I made. Those are super cool. There's this little teeny piece of lace right here that I added. I thought that was really cute. So I added a piece of that to the back. There's lace around the top here too. And then I called it the button bottle. I thought that was adorable. So there's another one of the buttons and a little piece of that trim again. I think that is so cute. I just cut it off of a row of trim. You get what I mean. And I put one of those fluffy, what do they call these? Rosettes on the top. I love those things. They're so stinking cool. And that looks really great on there. And then the cap still comes off, of course, because she's going to want to put her buttons and stuff in there. Not big buttons, but little buttons and stuff. And so the cap is totally usable. Yeah. I thought it turned out really cute. So I'll be mailing that to Brittany. That'll be my entry. And I hope you like it. I do have a tiny bit of process, and then I just got so absorbed I stopped recording. But I will add that because some of you guys like watching the process, so how I got these things on there and whatnot. A lot of the embellishments won't be on that video, but anyhow, I hope you like this project. I thought it turned out really cute, and I shall be seeing you next video. So the first thing I did was take the bottle and use a piece of printer paper that I could see through, put it over the top, and make a tracing of that label all the way around. And then I cut it out, and I ended up with this. And I did it just a little bit slightly bigger, as you can see, all the way around there, so that I could grunge up the sides a little bit, and then it would still match. And then I laid that on a piece of paper and traced them around, and that's the beginning of my layers. So next thing I'm doing is I'm outlining the edge in a black Sharpie marker, because when I put the panels on there, I don't want any of that red to show up through there. So that'll cover that up. Okay, to get this layer on, and you can see the glue, but I'll be covering that up. I just used some Aleene's tacky glue, the gold bottle, put it on there, and then press the paper on. Okay, for the cap, so that that's not so white, I'm going to take some alcohol inks, one in ginger and one in latte, and I'm going to just drip some of them on there. So now that's brown and streaked. I might add a little bit more of some other inks to that later on to darken it up.